little pig, let me in. Zombies, zombies, zombie games, they're everywhere. Bro, you wanna play a zombie game? Oh man. What's going on? You wanna play a zombie game? Of course I wanna play a zombie game. But this one is in VR. A zombie VR game? Look, I don't want to play any zombie VR games. They're all just horde modes. Horde mode, horde mode, horde mode. I'm tired of it. No more. Just leave me alone. All right, bro. But this one got crafting with duct tape. Let me get this straight. So you're telling me it's a zombie VR game with with duct tape to hold everything together? What's the name of the game? What's the deal, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Affinity Man himself coming to you with my review for Requisition VR on all the MetaQuest headsets except for the first one. So, you know how we do things here. We rate things with our thumbs because that's what we play things with. Let me go ahead and hit the description for you so you know exactly what it is we're getting ourselves into. This is straight from the devs. Here we go. Immerse yourself in a heart-pumping, extraction-based PvPvE adventure set in the vast, post-apocalyptic world. Scavenge for resources and unleash your creativity with a revolutionary crafting system that lets you combine any object using tape. Create one-of-a-kind, game-changing weapons. Team up with friends to explore expansive locations, overcome treacherous terrain, and take down both AI and human opponents in intense battles. Extract valuable loot to upgrade your base, enhance your arsenal, and gain a competitive edge in this unforgiving world. Will you survive and thrive in Requisition VR? The challenge awaits. That was a long description. It's longer, it gets into the details, so we're not gonna read all of that stuff. We're gonna get straight into the review, starting with the graphics. All right, I'm not gonna even beat around the bush here. This is a MetaQuest game, and you're probably thinking, the graphics, they're gonna be washed. Well, I'm pleased to inform you that these graphics are actually really good for what it is that we have here. So it does have the fog to limit your line of sight because of everything being rendered so low in the distance. But I feel that this game actually pushed the fog back quite a bit. The graphics are stylized and not exactly cel shaded, but you can see the outline as if it were hand drawn on a lot of the objects. The zombies in the game, they look like zombies. I mean, they don't have that ugly zombie stock run that you see in everything, so that's always good. The foliage in the world is extremely cluttered. It looks like an apocalypse. There's a couple of things here and there that may be a little standoffish due to the setting, but I, for one, can tell you that these graphics for the MetaQuest are actually pretty good. Not to mention that this is more of an I can't say open world, but open area game. The areas are large and they're completely open. The interiors may be a little drab, but once you get into the game, you can understand why there's so little interior design. But the exteriors are fully fleshed out. There's rundown vehicles. There's little shacks with little porta potties running around. Yes, running around. The foliage, like I said, the world looks good. I can't lie. The graphics look good. The guns look good. The weapons look good. The zombies look good. Oh my God, these graphics on the MetaQuest 3 are fucking dope. And look at these zombies. They're freaking adorable. Wait. Ah, zombies. Since it's stylized, it doesn't have to have these crazy textures, so it looks good. I can honestly say I'll give the graphics 2 thumbs up. I'm not gonna even play around with it. I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now on to the sound. The sounds, the voices, and the music. I will say, the voice, there's only one voice in this game that you'll hear, and that voice is, it's kind of childish and kiddie, but once again, due to the story that's being presented, quote unquote story that's being presented here, it fits. It sounds fine. It's not gonna blow you out of the water, especially when you see the mocap of, or whatever the person who's speaking does. It don't really fit, but it's okay because it sells. It gets the job done, and yeah, I feel it does exactly what the developers wanted it to do. So what happens? So the voice, and there aren't a lot of voices, unless you want to count zombie voices, which again, the zombie voices, they sound like you. It's hard to mess up zombie voices. And since it's zombie voices, they're fine. They're serviceable. They're good. Actually, the zombie voices are better than good. You can actually hear them coming. If you hear it, you're like, oh man, there must be a zombie around. You look around and the zombie will be off in the distance and you're like, bro, I hear you coming my way. Thank you for letting me know you are coming. Damn, this game world sounds good as hell. Ah, zombies. So, the voices, good. The sounds, the interaction with the world, you drop something, it tinks and tanks and bit of the Bible with a bit, you throw stuff, it sounds good. You put a weapon into a zombie, it sounds good. The guns do sound a little lacking. Of course, it's not this big punchy feeling, but it didn't distract. It didn't distract. There's explosions in the game. You'll hear them in the distance. They sound good. You'll hear them up close. They sound good. The sound is good. Now, the music. There is not a lot of music here. There's not a lot of music because you hear like the humming of machines, the beep of cameras detecting you. There's so much sound in the game. You really don't even need the music, but there is music in the lobby. Trash. Change the songs. The songs are fine. You're not going to be sitting here like, oh, I remember that song. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, but I can't move it. That's stupid. Okay. So it's fine. But it leaves room for the sound. And the sounds, they sell. Everything about the sound sounds good. So there is music that plays during gameplay. This music comes around for the horde mode. The horde mode is not musicless. There's music there. It's like, a rock track in the back. It doesn't distract from anything. It doesn't intensify the gameplay, but it's there because without it, it would be annoying. Or it might sound empty. Not annoying. It would just seem empty. So there is music for the horde mode, and it's serviceable. But because The sound of the world sounds so good. The environment, the bugs, cicadas in the woods, the zombies in the suburbs. I like it. All right. I like it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it 2 thumbs for the sound, voices, and music. All right. So now we have the world and the setting. So let's talk about the setting first. The setting, there are 2 main game mode like extraction mode maps, and I like them a lot. I do like the suburban one more than the forest or the woods, but it's the forest, it's the woods. It's not supposed to have a whole lot going on, just trees, rocks, dirt, and grass. So it's a forest, it's the woods, it exists, but there are only 2 maps in this game for the main extraction mode. I feel like that is extremely lacking, just 2 maps. Now, I know other extraction shooters also launch with 2 maps, but I feel like they have a lot more going on in a way. So I'm gonna need more, but for what we have, I love it. I love the size of the areas. I love the look of the areas. I love being in the areas. I love playing in the areas. I love killing zombies in the areas. I love the 2 areas. Now, there are more horde mode maps, and they're a lot smaller, but they're big enough. There's different levels of elevation on them. You can go up to the top of the gas station, for instance, or you could stay down on the main level. There's, multiple rooms, maybe a couple of different buildings, not the biggest, but they're there. And I mean, I like the size. I don't like how the zombies spawn out of thin air on the horde mode, but the setting is fine. The world in this game, I mean, this world, maybe it's not enough about the world. You don't know anything about the world. It's an apocalypse, maybe. Like there's nothing about the outside world that you have any information about. So because there's so much, there's so little information about the world around you, why you're here, what you're doing here. I know why you're here. When I know what you're doing here, but there's nothing about what happened before you got here. So the world and the setting, I'll give it a 1 thumb. Not because of what's here is bad, but because I feel like there isn't enough here. What's here is really good. Just give me some more. On to the most important part of a video game, the gameplay. What is the gameplay like here in Requisition VR? Well, I will tell you, it is great. All right, it's amazing. It's awesome. Basically, just think Saints and Sinners, which had some really good gameplay, but there's no one else here. It's just you. There's no story. Take the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners and strip the story out of it, and that's what you have here. You go into a map. You can freely loot. You've got a backpack. You can kill zombies. There are humans in the game. They're just as dumb, if not dumber, than the human AI in The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
All right, so I see one of the AI. I'm about to test it out, see just how smart it is. If it's anything like the rest of the game, it'll be fucking amazing. All right, let me see. I'll use this drumstick I crafted. Here we go.
Stop right there. 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 Ah! Zombies! Stop right. Stop right. Now, the reason why I praise this game so much is because it does one thing that The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners doesn't do, and that is it is multiplayer. So you can play this game along with your friends, which is amazing. That's like one of the, there's like two things that I feel like we're missing in The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and multiplayer is one of them. But this isn't The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners review. This is for Requisition, so let's stick to the topic. The gameplay here, like I said, it's amazing. The zombies, they do what you expect zombies to do. They act how zombies expect you to act. And they're fun. They're fun to kill. Maybe they could be harder. I'll have to double check about difficulty, but as far as I know, the game was pretty damn easy and easy to cheese. But the zombies aren't supposed to be smart. I'd say turn up the number of zombies maybe, but it's a great gameplay loop. You go into the map, you find weapons, you find ammo, you find money, you find crap, and then you extract. There is a big prize there that you can go for, different levels of loot, but for the most part, you get in, grab shit, you get out, and that's the whole gameplay loop. Now, there is the game selling thing about this game is the crafting. So essentially, you can take two items, duct tape them together, like they say, to make some crazy weapons.
Time to bust some balls. Yeah. Time to clean the streets. Yeah. Time to sing them a song that'll unlock the key to their hearts, and then I'll kill them. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
I don't know if the crafting makes the weapons necessarily any stronger. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. You can do this whole thing without crafting. The crafting is sort of gimmicky, like it's there to be used, but it's not a requirement. It's not gonna change the game at all. The game is still fun.
What the?
Don't get me wrong. But you can play it without the crafting. But it's simple. Like I said, you can avoid it, but it's fun. So anyway, that's the gameplay. And then there's a horde mode. You know what a horde mode is? You go in, kill zombies for as long as you can until you die. It's a horde mode. We have 1 million of them. Now, the PvPvE, I do not know about the PvP because when I played, there was nobody there at all. I didn't see a single actual other player. I saw humans, and they stick to one very tight area to guard higher tier loot, but that's it. So I can't speak on the PvP. I do know it's only 4 people per map though, which sucks because I mean once you die you're just gone. But yeah, but anyway, I'll give the gameplay 2 thumbs up because it's damn good gameplay. So now we get to the story. What's the story about? What's the story like? If you haven't played the game now, look, there's no story, all right? Apparently there was a broadcast that went out and you heard, I guess it's the apocalypse. A broadcast went out about a safe haven. You go to the safe haven only to find out that they're capturing people and using them as entertainment so people can watch them kill zombies and take loot. Look, don't pay attention to it. They pay attention to it, and that's all the attention that needs to be paid to it. It's an extraction shooter with zombies. It's an extraction melee game with it. It's an extraction game with zombies. All right, you can shoot, you can melee, and there's zombies. There's a guy with a smiley face who talks to you in the hub area. Serviceable. That's it. You went looking for safe haven, but you found a game show instead, and you are a participant. How do you know you're a participant? You get money whenever you extract for all the things that you did in the game. There's loot boxes laid around, set up by the host or whatever you want to call it. It's there, but it literally does nothing. So I will give it a 1 thumb, and here's why. It sticks to the game show aesthetic. There's sort of set pieces laying around that look like, okay, this was done by a game show. They've got their logo everywhere. They've got the loot boxes, and it's not just a box. It's like for the show. The little sets in the world is set up and, with some show lights and whatnot, like a show, like a game show.
Of course it is.
The high tier loot, the gold, which I don't know what kind of gold this world has, but anyway, the high tier loot, it's there. It's it's dressed up in a nice box. You see the game show aesthetic in the gameplay, but you don't, there's no crowd. You don't hear anything, and also the way they transport you inside of the shipping container with the balloons and they made sure that they paid attention to it so that you don't have to, but it's there. And because they put so much attention to it, that's why I'm giving it the 1 thumb, although there's no story there. That may go along with the setting, but either way, I'll give it a 1. All right, so we've counted our thumbs. We've got our verdict. I'm giving Requisition VR for the MetaQuest headsets, except the first one, an 8 out of 10 thumbs. Graphics, amazing. Sound, amazing. The world, it looks good. I like it, but I want more. The gameplay, I love it. The story, I like what you did. Wish there was more though. So yeah, that's my review for Requisition VR. I would highly recommend that you go ahead and play it just for the, just for the gameplay, just for the killing the zombies, and the fact that you can do it with friends. Definite purchase for me. But anyway, this is the Infinity Man himself, and I will see you at the next one. Deuces. Yo, what up, Infinity Man here. So, for one, if you stuck around for the full video, I really appreciate it. Look, reason why I'm switching to this format is because the news really ain't even my thing. I personally don't even watch the news. I just felt like I wanted to do something different. But after doing that, and then taking this whole little time to just think about shit and life and paying for shit, because life is expensive nowadays. I was like, I've been doing a lot more stuff that I do for me. And I know one thing that I like to do is I like to just be a lot more creative than just sitting down and talking to the screen. So this is gonna be the new format. If you fucking with it, I appreciate it. If you're not fucking with it, Rajah Jackson, whatever the fuck his name is coming to see you tonight, today, this year. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. A lot more shit to come. It's gonna come a lot quicker. Promises. If I don't, then hey, not me. But hey, I'll see you all later. Later.